Hi, it's Reen from Embroidery Garden, and I'm here at Meissner's Sewing and Vacuum Centers doing my In the Hoop classes this week. Today I want to show you how quick and easy you can create a luggage tag by using My Design Center on the Brother Dream machines or using IQ Designer on the Baby Lock Destiny machine. The first thing we're going to do is open My Design Center. I'm going to choose the shape from the Shapes icon. I'm going to choose the square, hit OK, and now I have to resize the square. Hit size, and I need it to measure 4 3/4 inches high. And you can see the numbers change up there at the top. By 2 3/4 inches wide. All right, just about there. Okay, I have that set, so I'm going to hit OK. Now I want to fill this area in with one of the pretty quilting fills. So I'm going to go into the fill area of the machine, hit this icon here, and it's going to open up a whole page of new quilting fills. I'm going to go ahead and select the first one, hit OK. I'm going to change the color to this dark purple just so you can see it a little bit better, hit OK. Then I'm going to touch the little bucket and touch this rectangle I created, and it automatically fills it in. I wanted to have a little decorative stitch going around the tag, so I'm going to go into the line properties setting. I'm going to choose the chain stitch, and I'm going to choose a different color than I chose for the quilting background because a change in color creates a stop on the machine. Hit OK. Now I have to hit the little bucket again, and I'm going to touch the outline. And you can see that it turned red. The next step will be to click Next on the machine. And on this screen, I can do some more editing of the fills and the line properties that I just assigned. So the preview screen is showing that right now I can work with the fill that I added, and I want to go and I want to size it down a little bit. So I'm going to size it down to 75%. I'm going to hit Set. Now I notice the outline is on. I don't want another outline to stitch around the fill, so I'm just going to turn that off. Turn it off, hit Set. And now if I click the Select button here, I can edit the chain stitch that I put around it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and I'm going to make it 0.2. Hit Set, Preview, OK. And that's how my little luggage tag is going to look. And go ahead and hit Set, hit OK. Now I'm over in the embroidery side of the machine. I want to add an initial, so I'm going to hit Add. I'm going to come over here and open up the font selections, and I'm going to pick one of the fonts. I can pick any one. I'll just go ahead and I'll pick this one. I'll pick the letter R. I'm going to hit Set, and now my letter has been put into the center. I can manipulate the letter a little bit more. I can hit Edit. I can size it a little bit if I want to. I think I might make it a little bit smaller. Okay, now I can move the letter too. And I chose to put it down at the bottom near the right-hand corner. You can zoom in, get it exactly where you want it, and hit OK. Now I'm ready to stitch this out. I'm on the embroidery side. You can see the first step is going to stitch the quilting fill. The next step will stitch the background outline stitch, and when I added the letter, it puts it last. So we'll have to change the stitch order when we begin to stitch the design. To stitch the luggage tag out, hoop a piece of tearaway stabilizer. You're going to take one piece of felt, place it centered over the hoop stabilizer, and we're ready to start to stitch. Okay, here we go. Put the foot down and hit the green button. It's going to stitch the background quilting first. Okay, we've finished the background fill. Now we have to advance the machine to the letter so the letter can stitch next. And to do that, you're going to press the button here, the bottom row. You're going to use the down arrow until you see your initial come up in the preview screen, and we're ready to go. So I'll just hit OK, drop the foot down, and it's ready to stitch the letter. Okay, we've stitched our initial, but now we have to reverse the machine back to stitch the outline. So it says you're finished, but we're not, so I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to use the same icon again to get back to where I need to be. This is the outline stitch, and that has to stitch last. I'm going to remove the hoop from the machine, and on the back side, I'm going to place another piece of felt. I'll get the hoop back on the machine, and then I'm ready to stitch the outline. Just drop the foot down and hit the button, and we're ready to stitch the outline. When the design is finished stitching, you're going to remove it from the hoop. You're going to take a rotary cutter and a straight edge and trim closely around the edge. It goes inside the little vinyl luggage tag holder, which you can get at embroiderygarden.com. It just slips into the pocket in the back. And then you can fold the strap over and secure it. And you're ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and seeing what you can do on your dream machine or your baby-like destiny. Thanks, and I hope to see you again.